What's going on, guys? China Sky here. So, a Star Wars fan site called Making Star Wars, I will have a link down below in the description, has published a long list of leaks for the upcoming EA Star Wars game. Apparently, the leaks comes from a developer insider source, and it covers features of the campaign, multiplayer, and much more. As for the website Making Star Wars, it has been proven quite reliable before when it comes to movie leaks at least, but for video game leaks, I would say it needs to still earn its ranks. Now, just like with any leaked information video that I make sure to take all the information that I talk about with a huge grain of salt, as none of this is actually officially confirmed by DICE nor EA, and they are just rumors, hopefully for now. According to the information that the site received, Battlefront will of course come with both the single player campaign and the normal multiplayer, but apparently with the multiplayer side, it will actually only support 64 player battles like with previous Battlefield games. To me, this is not necessarily the greatest news, as I kinda expected maybe a bit more, maybe 128 players, but oh well, what can you do? 64 players is probably enough, and depending on the size of the map, 128 players might be a little bit too much, plus hardware wise, I think it is actually out of the next generation consoles' capabilities. As for the campaign, it is supposedly longer than most modern shooters out there right now. The story will cover the entire Star Wars saga from the beginning to the end, giving you control both of the good guys and the bad guys. Good being like the Old Republic, Rebellion, and the New Republic, and bad guys like the Separatists and the Galactic Empire. The majority of the campaign, however, will be set in the original trilogy, but it will feature events from the prequel trilogy, including the Revenge of the Sith opening battle, and also a couple battles from the Clone Wars. Now, here is where it gets interesting. The final section of the campaign is supposed to serve as a prequel to the upcoming Star Wars film, as it is also rumored that Battlefront will be released about a month earlier than the film. So fans of the Star Wars trilogy can play to the end of the campaign to get a little tiny taste of what's coming up in the film, but honestly, I wouldn't expect too much. It will probably be just a little teaser. Next is the awesome multiplayer which you guys have been waiting for. And the biggest rumor that I have to bring to you guys is apparently some game modes will feature space to land battles. This is crazy. I mean, you can be dogfighting in space, and if you get bored of it, you can fly down to the planet and give some air support to your team. Just tell me that doesn't sound fun to you. But apparently what makes Battlefront so different from the usual Battlefield games is what's called a hero system. This allows you to accumulate points, which then you can eventually cash in to play as a hero character, which is extremely powerful and have abilities that are not available to the normal characters that you play for most of the matches. In a way, I guess for now, you can think of this system as kind of like a kill streak. The specifics of this mechanic has reportedly not been nailed down completely yet, so it's bound to change before the launch, but as it is now, pretty much everyone will have an equal chance to play as a character at least once per match. Lastly, we have to talk about the DLC rumors. This is what the website had to say, and I quote, "The downloadable content planned for this game is extremely aggressive. Expect up to 5 DLC packs for the game, with the first coming out before the end of 2015. Each pack will be themed, with the first 2 or 3 being exclusively based around the content from The Force Awakenings. The contents of each DLC will contain at least 3 different maps, new hero characters, and new vehicles." Now, the game will ship with several new characters from the new Star Wars movie, but some of them won't be added until the DLC. To be specific, all the characters in the trailers will be available at launch, along with the new versions of the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter. Anyways, that about wraps up this summary video of all the rumors for the upcoming Star Wars Battlefront. Again, they are just rumors, so make sure you take the information with a huge grain of salt. Leave any comments or questions down below. Do you think these rumors are legit, or do you think someone has a great imagination? Stay tuned to my channel for future coverage of more Battlefront news and also coverage for Battlefield Hardline. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a rating. Peace out, guys.